Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and I'm going to start this one off with an apology. This car is an absolute disgrace. So we've been on holiday, we've been a couple of holidays, caravan trips to Loch Lomond, and we went and stayed in a wee holiday cottage in Isle of Whithorn. So both relatively long drives. Isle of Whithorn especially was a lot of single track country roads, and the car hasn't been washed in over a month. It's manky, the wheels are disgusting, and I think there's like bugger all protection left on it, so it's time to give it a good clean. Let's take a look around the car, see how terrible it is. So the wheels are that dirty that they could be forgiven for being black wheels. They'll make a good fallout remover video. We've got just general bird crap and road grime all up the side of the car. Looking pretty dirty, nice and dirty along the back. Lovely. And just look at the amount of bug splatters in the front of this car. There is a lot. So yeah, like I mentioned, the whole car is manky, it's pretty bogging, needs a real good wash. Honestly, I think every time I set my tripod up on the drive to start recording, one of my neighbours decides to come out and start gardening away just to make noise. It's awesome. So, I'm going to be using a few new products to me today. Big thank you to Nick at Gillywash, who sent me up some HDD breakthrough shampoo to try out in the foamer and in the bucket. Now, I'm not against going out and buying stuff. I buy a lot of stuff, especially for the channel. Running a YouTube channel, especially a small one, is expensive. I buy a lot of bits in for you guys to see how it performs. But in this occasion, I done a little swap with Nick. I sent him down some stuff, he sent me up some stuff. So I'm going to put some stuff through the test today, see how it gets on. So at this point, do us a massive favour and hit that subscribe button and show a bit of support. But yeah, let's crack on with the wash. You know me on this channel, and I've publicly stated many a times how much I dislike gloss enhancing shampoos or shampoos of that nature. Gyeon Bathe Plus is one of those kind of shampoos. Now, I've been told that this stuff is fantastic, so let's see if it can change my mind. But anyway, let's get on with the wash. Dirty boy. So after giving the wheels a quick spray down to get rid of any loose brake dust that's on with the wash process, I've got 25 ml of the HDD breakthrough in the IK foamer, which is given a reasonable foam. Then all the brushes and mitts that I'm going to be using on the wheels are from SGCBUK, apart from the Tyre brush. That's just your standard tough shine Tyre brush. And this little mitt that I'm using is absolutely fantastic for getting in behind all the spokes nice and easy, and it just makes quite a difference for washing wheels and getting them that little bit cleaner. Wheels are done, and you know what, that HDD breakthrough shampoo, I really liked it, really enjoyed using it. Can't go through any specifications because I don't have the label. Could have looked it up but I didn't. But yeah, nice stuff to use, worked well, and to be honest I'm probably going to go and buy a bottle of it now. Now you've already seen the products in action before that I'm going to use in the bodywork. Not going to bore you explaining what they are and what they do. You should know by now if you're a viewer of the channel. If you're not, go and check out one of the previous videos. I'll stick a link up the top. So I'll just time lapse you through this. So like I mentioned, last time this vehicle was washed was maybe over a month ago, possibly closer to 2 months ago, and the protection, there was none on it, and I used Gyeon wet coat on it, and the Gyeon wet coat is still going strong. Check this out. Not unbelievably amazing, but it's still working, it's still on the panel, and this was a panel that had absolutely zero preparation before that was applied, so good job Gyeon. Let it snow. Alright, so while that's dwelling, very quickly talk about what I'm expecting to see from the Gyeon Bathe Plus. I'm expecting to have to recharge my bucket an awful lot to get the suds back. I'm expecting it to be super slick, and from what I've been told, I'm expecting I'm expecting really good water behaviour after using the product, which should last for weeks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash the door, then have a wee look at the water behaviour between the two. Thankfully I've got a backup car that's got absolutely no protection on it. That'll give the bonnet a quick wash and rinse, and then we can see what the water behaviour is like on that. Before we go any further, less than a minute ago the suds were right at the top of the brim there, so this is going to need a few recharges. You know what, it's actually quite cool how it works. Almost a little bit of Gyeon wet coat like, but in a shampoo. All I can say now is that the suds that were in the bucket are completely gone, so I'm going to need to recharge it, and I've only done window. Oh, so some quick final thoughts on Gyeon Bathe Plus. In my opinion, it was not the greatest to use, not the best user experience. Had to recharge the bucket 6 or 7 times. Every time I went back to it, the suds were gone. On the flip side of that, it was extremely slick. And look at this. Look at the gloss levels on that bonnet. I've not put any LSPs on that. That is just the Gyeon Bathe Plus topping up the Gyeon wet coat that was already on it from over a month ago. Mind blowing results. User interface, not great. So once again, thank you for taking the time to watch the channel, really appreciate the views. If you can hit that subscribe button, all the better. We'll see you on the next one.